funky as flying me to the edge of a violent thunderstorm.
You see how nice and crisp the top of that cloud is up there?
Yeah, but the former commercial pilot isn't some adrenaline junkie courting danger. He's a cloud seeder, chasing this menacing storm to squeeze out extra rain for the drought-stricken farmland below.
As a pilot going through school, you're taught to avoid thunderstorms.
This is Craig's job, firing chemicals into the clouds in a controversial attempt to modify the weather. This is Craig's job, firing chemicals into the clouds in a controversial attempt to modify the weather.
This is Craig's job, firing chemicals into the clouds in a controversial attempt to modify the weather.
He's literally a rainmaker.
Now what we just witnessed from this video right here is that we as humans have the ability to make it rain, period. They call it cloud seeding. But the main point of this video is not about that. That is a part of it, but the main point is, where are the clouds coming from that they are seeding? That is the main topic of today. When it comes to clouds, we got cloud manufacturing, and we also got other types of weather manipulation and climate control. We're gonna get into some stuff. It's gonna be real juicy, so I want you guys to bear with me. Now, in this particular video, this is one of the examples of how they produce and manufacture artificial clouds. As you can see, these are thick hydrogen-filled water vapors that are being lifted to the sky, shot off in enormous power. And they have to do this in order for them to be thick enough to make it all the way to the sky and form clouds. Now they have much bigger machinery and pretty sure much more scattered across America and scattered across, maybe even the whole world with these type of, machines making clouds. Yeah, and these cloud manufacturers, they're mainly power plants, chemtrails, which we see all the time. And the clouds that are not from chemtrails, they're usually from power plants or things of that nature. Like here in these videos, you see we got nuclear power plants, and we have this little tower where this guy was, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he was up there somehow flying around it, and he got some good footage. I'm just using this to show different forms of ways they produce clouds. There are many more out there on YouTube where you can find where clouds are being, manufactured. You can see it going into the clouds, going into the sky. And I see it all the time, especially when I was out in West Texas. I see it all the time. Like from a distance, you can see it coming to the sky from the ground. So yeah, they're definitely manufacturing all of the clouds. All of the clouds. They're being manufactured from some sort of ground factory. It's all ground-based. It's all land-based. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not 100% sure how the weather is on the coast or on the ocean itself, because the sun does have a high heat effect, and evaporation and condensation is a real thing, and it does work. So I would say that weather is real, and those hurricanes that come off the coast, those things are real. And not saying that they don't make them stronger with these machines they got, like H.A.A.R.P, and who knows what they got. That's all we know about. We only know about a few things that they got going on, and guarantee we don't know everything that they got. I'm pretty sure all across America they got some sort of factory, some sort of weather manipulation, of some sort, right? So, and a lot of these they are used to intensify things like tornadoes or hurricanes and tropical storms. Yeah, like Hurricane Katrina, they definitely made that a much stronger hurricane than it really started. Have to do your due diligence and do some research, because you must know what's going on. Like You want to know, don't want to be caught in the loop and you think everything is all good. You know, who knows what happens when it's all over. If you never caught on to what's really real, you know, who knows that you might have to pay some consequences. But if you're in the know and you're able to act on those things that you know, when you know better, you do better. So it's all constantly about knowing more things and learning new things and keeping an open mind and figuring out what's going on around you and everything about yourself, you know. So it is detrimental that you dig your nose into things that you know that are going on in this world, because it is your world. I'm not saying get caught up in you know, conspiracies and all those things and all the spookism. No, I'm saying get an understanding of what is real and what is really happening, so you can know how to move and how to think and not be a sheep, because that is real. And that if you ask me, being a sheep has to be the ultimate sin. Think about it. I'm just saying.
Now, I turned this video down on about 10%. It was loud as hell. I went ahead and turned it down, but you can imagine how loud it really is, even being out there. I don't know how all these people stand out there. It looks they should be about a mile away, but this is actually NASA testing one of their rockets, one of their they're testing the RS-25 flight engine for their space launch system. That is what they're saying that they're doing. I don't see why they would need to. I mean, yeah, they make it make sense, of course, but we definitely can see what they're doing. The clouds on the ground match are identical to the clouds in the sky, and we can see that these clouds are going to the sky. Yeah, and this is extremely loud. I'm not gonna let this play all the way out. I will show the ending to where it seemed like clouds are forming in the sky coming from this machine. Like this right here, you see. But this next video I'm gonna play is actually gonna show you where they're doing sort of the same thing, but the guy actually lets it play out, and it shows it raining later in that area from those clouds. So we're gonna tune into that. This video actually ran for 9 minutes straight, but I went ahead and cut it down so we could get through this video. And here it should be ending in a minute. Like I say, soon after this, we're gonna get right into the next video.
This is the shuttle's fuel tank. It may only be 130 miles to space, but to cover that distance, the engines will use 500,000 gallons of fuel, and that works out at 2 feet to the gallon. Despite the cost, however, NASA does need to test these engines once in a while. So they built this place in the wetlands of Mississippi. The first thing they installed was a huge loudspeaker, through which they played white noise to simulate the sound of a rocket.
Did he just say a huge loudspeaker to play white noise to simulate a rocket? You mean a huge exit hole for the clouds? Come on now.
They then sent a number of trucks in different directions out into the wilderness, and the drivers were ordered to stop when the noise levels became acceptable. This gave them an imaginary boundary line, and anyone living on the inside of it was offered a simple choice. Stay, and you'll never hear another television program as long as you live. Or take the NASA shilling and get out. No one stayed, and NASA ended up with exactly what it wanted. 125,000 acres of nothing. They even had to move 5 cemeteries, because the noise they were planning on making would wake the dead. Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And, as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapour. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain. I told you! It's raining! That's unbelievable! Oh, NASA's playing God! NASA's playing God!
NASA's playing God! It's making its own weather!
Just wanted to give y'all a view of some of these clouds and how they look. You know, don't even look natural, of course. These don't look like they come from those machines that we took a look at, although these do. And if we look way in the back, we can see, can't see too far. So yeah, these clouds are definitely unnatural occurring for real. Check them out. Kinda nasty they look. Look like they holding some evil messages or something. We're gonna go to the back here. Yeah, a wider view of this back area. So yeah, these are our clouds of the sky today. Yesterday it was clear, not a cloud in sight. Yeah, but there you have it. And we're gonna end on this note. So y'all have a good day. And, tune in, like, share, and subscribe. And tune in for our next video. Who knows what it'll be about. See y'all later.